Hello and welcome. My name is Lori Lander, founder of Lori Lander Coaching, and also the founder of a 501c3 nonprofit called Girls in the Know. Through my coaching, I help women who may be feeling disconnected, unfulfilled, or stuck in their life create an exciting new chapter filled with passion, purposeful work, meaningful relationships, and connections with a like minded tribe. I also want to mention that if you're wanting to make a change in your life, and you're not quite sure how to begin or what your first step should be, click on the link below this video to receive a free and short mini training that explains the first essential step to making a change in your life. That also comes with a download so you can begin now taking this first step to making a change. So just make sure, click on the link below to receive this free mini training. You can also go straight to my website to get the mini training at lorilandercoaching.com. So today I want to talk to you about showing up for yourself. And in this episode, we are going to cover how we as women are raised affects how we show up for ourselves, what showing up for yourself is all about, why showing up for yourself is so important, and one easy way you can begin showing up for yourself today. So let me ask you, are you showing up for yourself? I have to admit that I haven't always in the past. I was raised, like so many other women, to be a caretaker, not to ruffle any feathers, and to always do the right thing, which oftentimes meant doing what others expected of me. And as long as everyone around me was happy with me and my actions, then that is what I thought life was all about. I honestly thought that as long as I continued to show up in a way that did not cause any conflict or disagreement and continued to show up for everyone else and their needs, I believed that my life would carry on the same way forever. Until it didn't. And I began realizing that although I was great at showing up for everyone else, I was terrible at showing up for myself. And I began to feel angry, resentful, and really hurt, not to mention super depleted. And this was an eye-opening time for me in my life. I felt completely drained and as though I had lost myself completely. So I started taking small steps daily and began putting myself first. And honestly, this was tough for me. I felt as though by me showing up for myself first meant that I would be letting others down. And the thought of letting others down terrified me. But I knew deep down that I needed to make some changes. So I began to plan dates with myself in my calendar where I set aside time to do what I needed to do to nurture myself. And this time was non-negotiable, even if it meant saying no to someone else or letting someone else down. And at first, this was really hard for me to make the shift, but over time, it did become easier and I began feeling so much better. Showing up for you is a way of practicing self-love and self-care, and it's a way of honoring and respecting who you are and putting yourself first. And it's truly about filling your own cup first. So when you become more mindful of accepting, supporting, and loving yourself wholeheartedly, you'll make choices that honor your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, and your physical needs as they arise. And I have an entire episode where I talk all about living a wholehearted life. So make sure and visit lorilandercoaching.com/wholehearted. And I'll also include the link to the episode in the notes below. Showing up for yourself means that you commit to being intentional every single day. It means that every morning when you wake up, ask yourself what it is you need to do for yourself today. So for me personally, showing up for myself means setting aside time, 10 minutes every morning to meditate and to do some sort of exercise. And it also means that unless I truly want to do something, which I like to refer to as a hell yes, then I say no. And this was also really hard for me to do in the beginning because it meant that I would be letting others down. But I realized that what is most important in life is to ensure that I do not let myself down first. This is how I show up for myself. It means that I commit to myself that I will follow through the same way that I follow through when I make a commitment to somebody else. And it's about putting myself first without the guilt and without apology and doing what is best for me. I also have attached a fun exercise that's short and sweet to help you show up for yourself first. So make sure and download the PDF below this video. Thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you back here next week. Wishing you a wonderful week ahead.